Hello everyone, welcome to Sujit Analytics. In this today's video, I'm going to explain DQL in SQL. In the previous video, I explained DDL and DML. I recommend you to watch the videos and come to this video. Let's go to the today's topic DQL in SQL. Let's understand what is DQL. DQL stands for Data Query Language. This is a language used to query the data from the database. The DQL stands for Data Query Language used to query the data from databases, more precisely from tables. Using DQL, we pull the data from the database. Data from database. In DQL, there is mainly commands including select, where, and group by. I want you to explain select, where, group by in this video. These are comes under DQL. First, let's understand what is select statement. Select statement is used to select the data from the database. It sends a query to the database. Used to select the data from database or tables. Using select, we can pull the data from the tables. Coming to syntax of the select, the syntax would be select column names we want, column 1, column 2, column 3, so on, from table name. The table we want our data. So it will query these column names from this table. We can also write select statement to select all the data from the tables, including using star. Select star from table name. So when we use star, it means it represents everything. It retrieves every column from the table. If you want to if you want only specific columns, we can use the first syntax. If you want all the columns, we should use second syntax. Let's understand with example. Suppose I have a table in my practice DB database, that is employee. I will select everything from the employee. Select star from employee. In my employee table, there are 4 records. It means it is retrieving everything, every column. Four records and 4 columns. But when we use specific columns like employee ID, name, and salary, we'll get only these columns. Based on our requirement, we have to use this syntax. See, we retain only employee ID, name, and salary. This is the syntax for pulling the data from the tables. Let's also use where and group by class to query the data. Let's understand what is where class first. Here where class is used to specify the conditions. We are retrieving the data, but if you want the data that satisfy specific conditions, we can use where class. Within where class, we can give multiple conditions. Where clause is used to specify conditions. Suppose in our employee table, I want employee ID, employee name from the employee table where salary greater than 30,000. What I'm saying is select employee ID name from the employee table where salary greater than the 30,000. If you execute this query, return only the rows where the salary is greater than 30,000. This also query salary. Wherever the salary is greater than 30,000, that rows are only fetched. You can also give multiple conditions. Suppose the salary is greater than 30,000 and the name should be equal to John. Server is slow. See, return only the employee whose name is John and salary is greater than 30,000. This where condition. You can specify the conditions as many as records, combining and or not all the operations. Let's understand what is group by. Here, group by is used to group the rows, means group the rows into categories and perform operations on the groups. Here, the main purpose of group by is used to use with the aggregate functions like sum, count, maximum, minimum to perform these operations on the specific groups. Group the rows into categories. Used to perform aggregation operations on groups. Let's understand the syntax of the group by. First, we have to give the select and the column names, column 2 from employee, the table name, and we have to give the group by syntax. Group by column name, column 2. We have to ensure that whatever the column is there in the set class, that should be grouped by. If you miss that columns, it will throws error. Use the syntax for using group by class. Suppose in our employees table, in our employees table, we have only two departments. Department department number 10 and department number 20. So on these groups I want to group the records into department numbers. I want to find the number of employees in each department. On the total salary is given to each department. For that we have to group by department because we want to calculate the calculations, we want to apply it to the all the department. So that's why we have to use group by class to group by department. Select department number and the count of star means it counts the rows, number of rows in the department. And if you as this alias name as count, I will explain you what is aggregate functions in upcoming videos. Don't worry. From employee profile department number. Grouping by department number. On the department number, we are performing count operation. In department number, the count is 2. In department number 20, there is count 2. We can also perform other operations like sum of salary. Sum means it sums the department number count and the column name, marginal column name is total salary. It groups rows by department. On the department, counts the number of rows and the total salary given to the department. So this is about group by clause. And that's all for today. I hope you understand. If you have any doubts, write in the comments. I try to read and respond to your comments. And that's all. If you learned something today, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to my channel Sujit Analytics. That's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.